The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Chouameni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning. He's having a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Bergkamp touches it back. Knocks it into space. And he's quick to get it clear again. Threads one in. Spread neatly. He's picked his way through. Shapes to shoot! It's in! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
In with the challenge. Bale looking sharp there. And this is Van Basten. Now that's a lovely exchange. Shot a goal! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Bale. And it's Bale. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Bergkamp. That's a little off target. Liverpool already looking up at the vast mountain they've been left to climb. Great vision. Can he latch on to this? De Bruyne plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Van Basten. He can get that clear. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Schneider. Nicely weighted ball. And he shoots! It's a goal! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Hullet running with the ball. Conte. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And it's Belletti. That's Busquets. Passing is crisp and sharp.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a throw. This is Batistuta. Busquets. Belletti. Howson. And it's Conte. Hullet. Looking for the run. And this is Van Basten. De Bruyne. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's Van Basten! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
They've played it short, and this is Bergkamp. In by Bergkamp. And that's the keeper's ball. Now it's Gullit. Oh, nice touch. Gullit! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely.
Security staff for each block, please report to the staff room immediately.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Chance! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And it's been taken short. And that's aimed into the middle. And it's Tchouaméni. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. That pass has been well intercepted. Busquets. Ball played for Conte. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Busquets. That is Conte. Belletti. For Conte. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. He is through here!
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal.
The attendance for this match was 28,997.
Now it's Bale. Can he get it through? No luck with that dink over the top. De Bruyne is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Schneider! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's gone back to the keeper. Alexander-Arnold. Tchouaméni. It's a pretty loose pass. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
That's an excellent interception. Conte. Gullit. Now, can they get him away? That's a good ball. Takes a shot! And he hits the net!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Can he get on the end of this? Lovely pass, but can he get there? And a chance! It's hit the upright. Chouameni, Schneider. That's really well manoeuvred. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's certainly onside here. Oh, that's fabulous. Conte. Bergkamp. He's a sharp little ball here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Howson tries to clear. Tries to pass it through. Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank. Real chance! Goal! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
How many? Just how many? It's become a case of men against boys. Vinicius Junior is onto this. It's their second corner of the game. Bergkamp is there, and he can get that clear. And he lines up a cross. And it's hoisted clear. So much time and... Batistuta! And he couldn't quite make it 6. So, third corner of the game. Bergkamp with the clearance. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And now a sudden chance to counter. Costa Curta. 5 minutes left on the clock. And it's Conte. Conte. De Bruyne did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Played down the flank.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really...
It's Bale! Oh, it rattles the bar. Played into the box.
There will be 3 minutes.
And the shot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Schneider plays it short. Bullet. Now Bergkamp. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Alexander-Arnold. Chouameni. It's Schneider. And that will be it. Liverpool have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome.
And now, to all
Your
members of the
reflections then,
crowd,
Jim.
I'd
Well,
like
Peter,
to ask
I
you to
really
join
couldn't
me
see...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello, everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. Well, Jim, Tony Adams, of course, is the absolute colossus in defence, isn't he?
Absolutely, and we all know about his defensive prowess and his leadership, but I think a lot of people overlook his versatility and his adaptability.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's the way he's...
And he shoots! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Liverpool finding themselves... Oh, what has happened here? Bergkamp. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Looks to the other side.
Well spotted.
Sends it crossfield. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Busquets did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's Gullit. Gullit. And Gullit! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Liverpool have their second corner now. And the keeper beats it away. Corinthians have the chance to go the other way. Threads one in.
Pretty robust defending.
And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, a callous act that was used to rescue a desperate moment, Peter. They dug a deep hole for themselves there.
Bale is behind this one.
Well, to be honest, he thrives on this type of opportunity.
Messi! And that has left him in a heap. Spread it left. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Hops for safety. Oh, that's a key interception. Great vision. And this is Bale. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos delivers. Cleared away. Gullit.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. Corinthians really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Delivers the ball. Shoots! It's in! And this is getting better and better. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Corinthians are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Busquets. And here's Van Basten. Conte. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Royce. Probably the best option. Bergkamp. Look at the space. Big chance! Nicely aimed pass. Well read, nice interception. And here's Van Basten. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Van Basten. Oh, there's a probing ball. Spread out to the left. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. And that's been drilled in. And he's quick to get it clear again. What a throw in. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Crossed into the box. And here comes the corner. Messi with the short one. And the shot! It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And it's Roberto Carlos.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Howson with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Conte. Belletti.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Referee's given a throw. Now that's a lovely exchange. And he's whipped. Terrific header! Oh, good-looking ball. Howson spots it and intercepts. And the first half is done. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist
With the
change
owner of a
at this
blue
stage.
car parked outside the stadium gate, kindly remove it, as it is about to be towed away. Substitution.
Here we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Busquets. Adams. That's Busquets. Conte. And it's Bergkamp. Bergkamp. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Marquinhos. Royce is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Chooses to go cross-field. Oh, good spread. And this is Royce. Royce! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Belletti. And Adams.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Bergkamp. Now that looks a decent ball. Shot could... And the finish! Now that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. So, third corner of the game. Corinthians are looking...